32 teams are talking Super Bowl right now. You've got to take that paper potential, put it on the field, and produce.
From the disappointment of a wild card playoff loss to Carolina, the Giants are striving for football's promised land in 2006 with a bright young quarterback and an offense loaded with weapons. There's no doubting the team's resolve.
We have the talent and the ability to get to the Super Bowl, and we need to talk, we need to practice and prepare with that in mind.
Giants veterans are hoping it's their time before time runs out.
Giants can win it all, without a doubt. We can close a good chapter in some great careers.
The journey begins tonight as the Giants take on the Ravens, coming up next. We welcome you to the M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. NBC4 presents New York Giants preseason football as the New York Football Giants open up their 2006 preseason against the Baltimore Ravens. And the Giants will wheel out that offensive line, although they do not have Chris Snee. He is out of the lineup. Rich Seubert will start at right guard. Tiki Barber not playing tonight. Brandon Jacobs will get a large share of the role. Jacobs on his first carry. That's the strength of Jacobs and the speed as he turns the corner and gets knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. He picks up 14 on the play.
Still is making mistakes and still not consistent enough every down, making good plays and good decisions, and that's what I'm trying to do this year.
Well, he was certainly consistent there, finding Plexico Burris with the deep pass. There is a flag on the play. We'll check the flag. And I believe it's against the Ravens. Good throw by Eli Manning, although Burris had the defender beat and it kind of drifted out of bounds a little bit on him, or else Burris goes the Mike Smith got the pressure. Jacobs diving for the goal line. And no signal. Now we get the signal. Touchdown, Brandon Jacobs. The Ravens, Gary Stills, a linebacker, saying no. Jacobs says yes. And the officials say yes, so that's all that matters. Brandon Jacobs on the 1-yard plunge using every bit of that 264-pound frame.
This is why they had him here last year. I know he wants his role expanded, but this is what they count on him for most. He gets it in there, uses his power, had his pads down a bit low too. One of the things that he didn't do a lot late last season.
You're not down if you're on bodies. And he was crawling over bodies to get in. Jay Feely for the extra point. And Feely knocks it through. So the Giants respond with an 80-yard drive of their own. A couple of key plays, a 43-yard pass to Plexico Burris and a pass interference in the end zone. And then Brandon Jacobs from 1 yard out playing power football. Giants are
finding himself, but they have to mature if this defense is to have any depth and any rotation.
Third and 2. Bowler under pressure, gets sacked back at the 10-yard line. Tyson Smith trying to make this team as a free agent gets the sack.
One of the knocks on Kyle Bowler is that he doesn't go through his progression. He looks at one receiver and then he starts to read the rush. Here you are with the pressure here. Just got guys coming off the corner and you got a late blitz from your linebacker there.
Adrian Wasem got some pressure, so now a field goal attempt.
Have a guy who's competent, and the coaches feel confident that can run it in case of emergency.
Second down, Hasselbeck shovels it off nicely to Sims. He's got blocker Seubert right in front of him, and Sims across midfield. And tackled by Dewan Landry. Good improvisation by Hasselbeck.
Very resourceful play. Flipped a little underhander here when the rush got to him. And he has nimble feet. That was one of the things that was an asset to him, that he wasn't like a statue in the pocket.
And who is James Sims running the ball for the Giants? A rookie free agent out of Washington. Last year in 11 games with the Huskies, 495 yards rushing and 11 catches for 73 yards as Hasselbeck.
I think that they're going to leave him in here so that he can just get the reps in. They're going to need him at some point this season.
He'll throw on first down. Kiwanuka got some pressure, and Bullard gets sacked. Meet at the quarterback. Tyson Smith was in there as well. Smith had a sack in the first half. Matthias Kiwanuka, the first-round draft pick, with good pressure, Carl.
Matthias Kiwanuka has great speed around the corner. He just beats the tackle and gets in on the quarterback here. He's been upfield all day, and he just gets around again.
Well, if you're a Giants fan, three guys were at the quarterback: Smith, Kiwanuka, and Cofield. Cofield and Kiwanuka, the draft
player in
pick.
this system, you're going to have to play the run as well, because he's showing flashes as a pass rusher.
He undressed Rob Rhodes, the left tackle. Third
There it
and
is
long.
again.
And boom, Bowler goes down. But Kiwanuka, with a very impressive 3 downs, he gets 1.5 sacks and a hit on the quarterback.
And he beat 2 blockers on that. The fullback tried to chip on him, and he did the smart thing and spun inside of the fullback on contact. You'll see if the fullback comes over. We don't see it, but he spins in again and gets a big hit.
There's the speed of the run, as well as any end.
Well, I stand corrected. There was Eric Moore on that end, so Kiwanuka was not in on that one.
Daniels coughed it up, and the Giants have it. And I think it was Garris Wilkinson who knocked the ball loose. Demaine Duckett recovered it, so Wilkinson, the Georgia Tech product, takes it away from his former teammate. That's it. Number 59 strips number 30.
Comes around on a little stunt there, it looks like.
Wilkinson is an
Comes right
interesting talent, Carl. He played all the linebacker positions at Georgia Tech. He played defensive end. He was a team leader, a captain. And he strips his former teammate. So
It helps.
debate beyond Garris Wilkinson. St. Pierre to throw. St. Pierre gets thrown down. As he gets sacked on the play, Willie Evans gets the sack, the rookie free agent of Mississippi State.
Well, Garris Wilkinson, you're going to debate it?
Oh, he forced the fumble.
Well, we'll give him a
P.J.
check.
Daniels.
We'll give him a check then.
Let's take a look at the sack here by Willie Evans. Lost 10. The Ravens will punt back deep for the Giants, the flamboyant Michael Jennings. This is returnable low. Jennings from his own 42. He's a speed merchant. Jennings just to beat the punter. Jennings gets tripped. Jennings maintains his feet. Jennings will score.
Boy, what a difference a year makes, Bob.
He showed up to camp in a souped-up Chevy, playing 80s music with 26-inch wheels. He drew attention to himself. He can no longer qualify for practice squads. He had to make something happen, and he does here.
Young kid that was strictly a track guy. Tom Coughlin loved his speed. They put him out last year, and he just was a deer in headlights in his first preseason game. Boy, what a difference a year makes.
Did not play college football. 57-yard punt return for a touchdown.
Sure,
Michael
great balance
Jennings.
there, too.
He's got license plates that say 1-5. Had a T-shirt with him and Coughlin superimposed on the T-shirt. Put me in, coach. Let me play. He is a character. And he has a 57-yard punt return for a touchdown. So Michael Jennings is a funny guy, but he wasn't laughing here. He had 6 on a 57-yard punt return. Strahan loves it. Take it down to the appropriate time. 4 seconds. You send your unit out and you make the kick. You're not even thinking about what if we have a bad snap. We're thinking we're going to execute this, kick it, and go home.
Well, he's in position to do that, and you know, kudos to young Jared Lorenzen. He orchestrated a drive in a situation that was a learning situation for him, and you know, got him in position to score. So that's a positive for him.
This will be a 29-yard field goal. Lorenzen stayed in the middle of the field, so this is squared up for Feely. And Jay Feely, the lone kicker on the Giants roster, will try to end it right here with a 29-yard attempt. Fiegels to hold, kick on its way, and it is good. And Jay Feely wins it at the gun. So Tom Coughlin watches Jared Lorenzen drive the team the length of the field and set up the game-winning field goal, 29 yards out. For Jay Feely, Tom Coughlin gets the victory in the preseason opener here in Baltimore. Good performance down the stretch for the Giants. Carl, they executed.
A lot of learning situations and a lot of things they can coach from today. First live action since camp started.
Brandon Jacobs had a touchdown run. The Giants win it 17-16. Steve McNair looked good for the Ravens. We hope you enjoyed our Giants preseason football coverage here on NBC4 in high definition. Pressure on the quarterback, Kiwanuka, with a sack and a half. The Giants defeat the Ravens 17-16. How about Michael Jennings, a 57-yard punt return for a touchdown, and Feely wins it at the gun. Tonight's telecast has been produced by Shamrock Communications in conjunction with WNBC TV and the New York Giants. For Carl Banks and our entire crew, good night, everybody.